Going on? What's going on, man? Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Salute, salute. Look, let's talk about it for a second. Look, you guys, I was just on my other channel, just trying to build some traffic up on it. And I had a troll in there that was very concerned about my ex-wife and speaking up for her. So I'm pretty sure that troll was her or one of her family members. Very weird. Very weird. It's the middle of the night. Now, here's my thing. And again, to my ex-wife, salute to you. I wish you the best. At least you didn't try to go crazy during the divorce, but you couldn't really get anything anyway. It ain't like you could have really done too much of anything. I'm highly favored, right? So you did what you needed to do. You know what I'm saying? But salute to her. Now, the whole point that I'm making, if you're in that live stream, you would have seen, and if you go and watch it, there's this goofy troll in there that keeps talking about my ex. I said my ex, the troll wanted me to clarify and say, oh no, you mean your ex-wife, respectfully. So, and just kept talking about her. Oh, she's doing well and her kids are doing well. Who would care other than her or her family? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Leftover women can't stand that you've become so magnetic and attractive. And, I'm not throwing any shade, but gentlemen, even a few of the ladies that watch, if you're out here doing your thing, you're looking a way that you've never looked. That's part of the reason why the exes are watching you. I mean, you can go look at my live stream, the Lone Wolf and Arc Bully. I just dropped it. If you go in there, you'll see a troll in there that is consistently talking about my ex. The ex is keeping tabs, man. It's the middle of the night. She done snuck away from whatever sneaky link or guy that she's bobbing off, right, to help pay her bills, you know what I'm saying, to troll me because she's seen your boy going live. I haven't been going live directly like this. See, I don't really get trolled that much when I go live from the desk because I don't see the comments like that. They don't pop right up on the screen. This is how you know that they're weaponizing social media, because over here they troll way more because their comment pops right up in my face so they can get a direct reaction. See, this is why I wear the shades. See, when she popped up in there talking about my ex, hoping to see my eyes or a facial expression, all she got was stoicism. I don't care. I know that before I go live, anything can go down. Anyone can say anything, any ex can pop up, any family member can pop up. So I'm already prepared. She thought she was gonna, catch me. No, there's no catching me off guard. I wish you the best. I hope that your brand new baby is healthy. You know what I mean? Didn't give me no problems during the divorce proceedings and didn't try to contact me. So I don't care. I'm not the one looking her up. You're the one stalking me, you know? And this is my whole thing about it. Hey, what's going on, James? I don't know. Were you in the other live stream? You were in there, weren't you? Did you see that goofy troll in there? That was my crazy ass ex, man. Or her mother. You can't never tell the difference. They're exactly alike. Two completely. I don't even think they're just narcissistic. They're either sociopaths or psych. I just think that's a bit much to still be trolling. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I just well, I mean, here's the thing about it. I've healed. You guys, if you've been watching me for a while, I got all that out my system. I'm not somebody that's vindictive. I've realized I don't just hold grudges forever. I don't. If I can get away from you, that's all I need. Enough space for me to, build myself back up. I can always rebuild myself. I just know how life works. Um, the relationship didn't work out. She was hoping it would break me, but I know that, old versions of myself have to die to make room for new versions of me. So that version of me with her had to die. Some of y'all was sitting there watching me mourning the death of that version of me for the months that I was doing. I wasn't mourning her. I was mourning the death of that version of me, that married, faithful, that version of me, right? And then I'm here. And now I got this stalker that's seeing me in a place that she's never seen me. I'm way fitter than I ever been, and God gave me back the whole 10 years or more that she took, or not she took, that portion of my life took, because we don't blame other people over here. I put myself in that situation and I got my ass up out of it. Period, point blank. I don't blame anyone in it. I just want to be left alone and we move on. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. For women, they they don't want to see you. When you guys, if you guys could have, well, you can on my other channel, King David the Chosen. If you go back to the oldest videos, you'll see me, at my dad's house when I was homeless, had my arm in a cast because I got mauled by one of those freaking pit bulls that I used to have with her, and she was only worried about the pit bull, right? And you can see that I'm having to start over, things were looking rough. That one was calling me every day, threatening all kind of crazy stuff. I'm gonna tell your child's mother that you moved and you're supposed to talk to her first, and I'm gonna mess up your custody. Crazy stuff. She wanted to she seen me already down and she wanted to kick me while I was down. And then this person, um, like late last year into the beginning of this year, had a mutual friend of ours reach out to me and tell me that she's pregnant, as if I cared. And since I didn't respond, she reached out to my dad, calls him, and telling my dad she's pregnant, she's happy, and she got a car finally, and all this other stuff. And my dad never called me. So by the time I talked to her, she's like, "Oh, did your dad tell you?" And I was like, "No." Like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." I don't listen. These people, man, you got to understand when you move on in a sense of not even I'm celibate. I haven't even dated nobody, but just move on energetically. They know that the um the soul ties and stuff are severed. All that stuff I've done called back all my energy, man. I mean, I've called back energy that I haven't had access to since before I found out about my son. So I'm like more me than I've been in over 10 years. She's never seen this version of me. She's never seen this aggressive version of me because when I found out about my son, I was in parent mode. I had to figure out how to change diapers and how to all this stuff, and now I kind of figured it out. She ain't never seen this version, and I guess it's intriguing to I don't know what it is about women and guys that don't want nothing to do with them anymore and them consistently stalking. Like she's stalking me and then wanted me to know that she's like she jumped in my live stream. It was a crazy thing. I was in MILF talking about women needing to approach men, and I said something like it slipped out my mouth where I said my ex approached me, and I think I said my exes and I said my ex-wife, but then all of a sudden this chick pops in there and start it's crazy. It's like, what? I didn't summon you. Did I summon her? I didn't, man. I was just talking like I always do. You know what I'm saying? Get caught up on these comments. Yes, that seemed like goofy. Yeah, yeah. You seen that, man? The oldest dies. Yeah, the oldest, and it has to die. That's the only way you can really upgrade and become a new version of yourself. The old version has to die. You can't be trying to fix something that can't be fixed. I was a good husband, and I don't want that situation to tarnish me, or I bring those scars into a new relationship. So I had to let that version of me. Now this new version of me, if I ever get to the point where I want to be with a woman long term like that, there's going to be some outlines here, man, because another reason why I'm leaving the country, I can't be dealing with American, marital laws and stuff like so. You know what I'm saying? Just you grow. You grow. I was, look, a couple months ago, because like I said, she popped back on the scene, and like not only did we have to get a divorce, I had to get a lawyer. She was pregnant and was about to drop a kid in a few months and threatening to put me on child support if I didn't hear up and get a lawyer and get the divorce. And I'm like, what? Just calm down. I'm like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, well, why would you go get pregnant? And I'm like, never mind. You're out there just letting yourself out and just fucking so hard that you got pregnant, man. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just I don't wish nothing ill of anyone. Okay, I don't wish no single motherhood on anyone after a breakup. But again, you just can't cheat on some people. And with a modern woman, when you let her in and you delegate to her, she thinks that she's done some kind of way, become your god and that you need her, and then that allows her to cheat like she wants. No, man, that's the craziest. That no, like you can easily tell when someone's gonna cheat on you. The whole thing about it is like a lot of people act like they don't notice it or no, like I told the chick, I was like, "Hey, you're setting this whole thing up, talking about your mom knee surgery. You're setting this whole thing, but I ain't talked to none of your family, and none of them want to talk to me. And you taking your kid out of school, and no, man, you going up there talking about you gonna be gone for a week or and some change. Nah, you gonna be gone for quite some time. You gotta pay attention to it, and you can choose to ignore it or not. And if you choose not to ignore it, man, you choose to do something about it, you'll end up where I'm at, looking greater than ever. You know what I'm saying? The best that you can be in the moment. Obviously, you're getting better and you have greater heights to extend to. And your crazy ex is stalking you in your comment section because that's the only way she has access to you. She can't talk to you on the phone. She can't DM you. And the only time she can have access to you where you don't shut it down is through your live stream. It's crazy. Crazy work. Yeah, they love to see you down bad. When I first broke up, and I was at my dad. But see, I knew that. That's why for that first year, yeah, I was broke, but I wasn't that broke. I wasn't as broke as I looked online, right? I had to play that role because she's the kind of female to ask for alimony. If I were to have gone right back into IT, making the money, which is what she hoped I would do in order to get alimony, but I didn't. I just toughed it out and continued working on my businesses and making money the way that I was making and building on it. And she didn't expect that. So, by the time, she was holding out on that divorce for a reason. You're not going to get pregnant by somebody else. Know that you're pregnant and then still hold off on getting a divorce until you're about to pop. You do that kind of stuff when you're plotting something else on somebody or trying to get more money or something like that, right? Just real mess work. And what I did was just ran away, like just took off, not giving that narcissist any kind of closure. And it bothers them, man, when like the way she set me up and set the whole situation up and try to monkey branch onto somebody new and try to do a reverse discard. She did everything according to the plan that her and her family, and that's what bothered me too. When I realized because she said that she had to go upstate for her mother's heart surgery, and I'm like, you're using your mom as an excuse. So that means a family was in on it. So when you got a whole family of people working, you got to go. You gotta go. She's done vilified you to the entire family so much so that they're allowing her to put the energy of a surgery needed on them to fake an alibi to go do some cheating. I'm telling you, man, it be wicked spirits on people. I'm just too tapped in. I know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I seen it and like I ain't gonna deal with it no more. And then they think that you're going to be in some emotional whirlwind and not think, no, no, no. I know what's going on around me. You're a cheater. And you need to be released because you're acting like I'm trapping you. I'm not trapping. Let them go. And then here she is, a couple years later in my comment section, still stalking me or her family, her mother, whoever. It's somebody that knows her directly. You know what I'm saying? It's craziness. You know, see my ex multiple times at the store. Ooh, yeah, man. I don't live nowhere near my ex, like states away, but I imagine if I lived somewhere within the vicinity, she'd work her way around me, like even during the divorce, my lawyer told me of a way that I could not have to show up because the divorce was supposed to be in Maryland. But he was like, I got a way for you to do it remotely. Just don't talk about it online. So I wasn't talking about a whole lot of divorce process online because my lawyer advised I don't talk about it online. And in order for me not to have to drive all the way to Maryland, he had to set it up a certain way so I could be like, oh, he couldn't make it, da 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 da, and then call in. Which my lawyer told me she showed up with her makeup on, and no one's looking at you, man. Like, and see, I didn't even show up, so all that work she put into trying to look good one last time I'm never going to see you again. So you're not going to force an interaction just because we have to get divorced. No, I wasn't there, did remotely. Um, yeah, man, the family and the friends, when you realize the family and the friends are in on it, helping her cheat. So she's vilified you to them, and now you know why they never try to talk to you too much at all. And then once you realize that she's the biggest dirt bag, it's not just that they're dirt bags, she's the biggest one, and they're just, orbiting around her. She's the main one, right? The kingpin, queen pin, whatever. And you're just like, man, because I'm not a woman, right? I can take care of myself. Hey, what's good, fam? What's good? Um, so I don't need protection or provision. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude. So it's like with the dude, like y'all know how it is. Once you know your girl ain't your girl, she for the streets. There ain't nothing to argue about. There ain't nothing to fight. Like I don't claim ownership of no woman. That's why she cheated in the first place. She knows she had a lot of freedom, but I give you just enough rope to hang yourself with. I don't chase behind nothing. I attract. I don't go in your phone. No, I'm not doing it. You're gonna get so comfortable, you're gonna do something real stupid, get caught, and then I'm gonna cut you off. No matter how long we've been together. Well, I was with that woman for 9.5 years. I dropped that motherfucker like we've been together 2 months. I don't give a damn. You know how short your life is in this realm? If you think about it, big picture, see, that's the problem with people. They don't think about things big picture. I do. When I found out she cheated, I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Like, let her act like she didn't, never even owned up to it or nothing, still act like she like, no, life is short. I get rid of her now. I'm 37. I just turned 37. Like, if I get rid of her now, by like 40, I could be good to go. I could be on a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? And I started working out like crazy. Here I am, man. You know what I mean? 40 on a whole nother. Hey, listen, it took a few years, but God let me know it's gonna be a few years to get it done. Because when you're a dude, we really love women. We have to love women to do the dumb shit we do. You have to love women to know that you get screwed over if you marry them, to know that all the laws and everything in the country set up for women, you have to really love them to take that chance. They don't love us like that. They don't. Once you no longer have a utility for them, man, they have to fight like hell to want to love you for the most part. So with us as men, we really we love them. So a lot of guys, when they do the things they do, it breaks them, and we get off on breaking men. They really do, dude. They really get off on breaking you because they can't see. This is why God made them the way that they did. They could be the same size as us, or they would be working on us every day, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So what a woman can do, her weapon is her mouth, and using herself to break you, using the love you for her to manipulate you and your fit. You could be a great guy and you feel like you're attached to this woman, and this woman decides to start acting differently or letting another side of her out or whatever. And then now you're just you've lost everything. No, hell no. Like, listen, change up when you want to. I will be ready. I don't care. We're in this realm a very short period of time. I can't take none of your souls with me. So I'm just here to enjoy the time with you for however long that's supposed to be in my journey. Sometimes it'll be decades, sometimes it'll be a little bit less than a decade. I'm not taking you with me when I leave. So, what is the heartbreak about? She's healthy, your kids are healthy. Salute, man. I don't wish no harm on nobody. I don't want nobody to be sick or nothing like that. So it's all no point in stalking me, man. Like, you have no me. You're never gonna get access to me. And if you keep trolling my accounts, I'm gonna have my mods block you automatically next time. And then you get access to me, you gotta make another fake account. Don't do it to yourself, man. Don't be coming over here stalking me. I don't give a damn what you got going on. Again, I have no quorum with you. I wish you the best, but you know what I'm saying? Again, you're dead to me. I don't want nothing to do with you. Not dead in the sense but like I don't even want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put it like this. It seems like it was decades ago and not like a few months to a year. Let's just put it like that. Like how something can be decade. You can barely remember stuff from your childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. I don't remember, and my mind has forgotten about so much, not forgotten, but just put it away to where I've already started you know how like your mind will kind of like um with a memory, it'll start adjusting stuff like half of your memory, your mind adjust, or it's already that going. I don't, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing that serious. A lot of growth was done after that relationship. And during that relationship, I realized the worst version of myself. And I also realized that it don't really matter how um low of a point I'm at in my life. I never give up on myself. And whenever I decide to, I'm gonna do something about this, I do. And God will shift the world around me to get me where I need to be at. Period, point blank. Always been that way, always will be. You got to remember, I'm a two-time Army combat veteran. I've been to Iraq twice. You know what I'm saying? I worked for the White House as well. You know what I mean? And then after that, I became a self-made engineer working as a government contractor with a TSSCI, Yankee White, one of the top highest clearances you can have, and without a degree. So you have to remember that kind of stuff. I can always recover. Um, I can do whatever I want. I decided I wanted before my ex and I broke up. I told her I'm going to be a content creator. She laughed in my face. Obviously, whatever, right? But whatever I want to do, I can do it, and I always do it. And I don't need people to get me there or someone to pat me on the back or nah, man. If you want to go, you can go. It's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bring Brexit. Did us a favor. Exactly, man. When she shows you who she is, cheating, and that's either physically cheating or emotionally cheating. Because if a woman emotionally cheats, it's the same as her physically cheating, because she's going to physically cheat eventually anyway if she's emotionally cheating. So just get rid of her, man. Like get rid of her. I know you like, oh my god, this woman is so great, man. There is other women out there with tighter coochie that will treat you right up until they stop, and then you get rid of them too. It's whatever. Excuse me, but life is too short to project some image onto these women that most to all of them aren't going to be able to be. So if they can't handle it, let them go. And you know what I'm saying? And work towards, finding that woman that does align a little bit more with these standards you have in your mind or what you have set for the woman that you want. But never settle. And when exes come lingering around in your live feeds or whatever, I didn't send her off by blocking her. I didn't cuss her out. I gave her, because some of these people be needing some type of closure, like even though she's a narc and wicked as hell, and they be needing to interact with you a little bit just for you to just so they can see that you don't hate them or whatever. I don't hate no one. This want nothing to do with you. There's a difference, like when you don't want nothing to do with someone and hating someone, it want nothing to do with them. But it seemed like she needed it, so gave her a little bit of conversation, man. Hopefully she'll fuck off. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else I can really do about it. I don't want her continuously stalking my, but maybe she'll get what she needed tonight and she'll go about her life. You know what I mean? What can you do? Exactly. If she can't align, then we're out of there, man. Yeah, man. They women just they used to have a good way to control us, and there's just no way to control us anymore because there's nothing worth us dealing for. So we're just like, man, I'm good. Anytime they start doing anytime a woman starts talking a little bit kind of weird or crazy, I'm out. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But look, I want to hold you guys too much longer. But like I said on the other live stream, women will have to start approaching us. You guys, I'm going to be going live a lot more the old fashioned way, like we used to do, just chopping it up, talking. I got the other live streams I do from the desk. So, it's plenty of variety, but I miss, just chopping up with you guys. Obviously, I was missed by even my crazy ex. Jump comment section, as soon as the first day I go live, what I'm saying, from the inside of from my phone, and just jumping in there, And again, man, it just goes to show you that when you leave and you call all your energy back, you're missed. Like you're missed. You call your energy back, and you move on, and these people thought the grass was gonna be greener, and then called you all kind of stuff, then talked about you like a dog, like a dog. But at the end of the day, still want to interact with you. Still want to feel like you don't hate them so much that you won't interact with them at all. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you try to warn them about this. You're like, it's going to take you longer than you think to get over me. A lot of times, these women will break up with you and they think just because they're sucking down a bunch of dick that that's going to help them get over you, when they don't realize that by not healing, when it does hit them, it's going to hit them hard. It could be like my ex postpartum, like she's probably going through postpartum right now. That's another reason why I didn't go off on her, because I've been looking into postpartum due to the fact that my child's mother just had a kid, and she's going through postpartum, and she's telling me some of the stuff that she's going through, and it's crazy. It's crazy. So what she's doing makes sense, which aligns with that postpartum thing. And she's had a kid. I'm not trying to like stress her out. I ain't wicked like that. It's just, you did some pretty wicked stuff. You gotta just hold yourself accountable. And I'm not the kind of person over time to let things go. And it don't work like that with me. I'm a giving person. So when I give a lot, like I do, I give a lot. And when you take that for granted, there ain't no coming back. There ain't no sorry to that. Not as much as I give. There ain't no coming back from it. There ain't nothing need to be said. It is what it is. That's why I be telling them content creators and stuff, like, stealing from me and stuff. It seemed cute and everything, but when I blow up, I ain't gonna tell you that I know that you stealing my content and all that. I'm just gonna wait till I blow up. And your dumb ass might reach out to me, and that's when I'm gonna give you the business. That's what I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I don't need to tell you nothing otherwise. Like, I just get away from you. That's all. Yeah, they monkey branch, and that monkey branch, because she already had dudes obviously lined up. That's why she wouldn't cheat it. But that monkey branching doesn't heal you. It doesn't stop you from putting yourself in the situations that you put in before, with bad relationships, or just not like when my ex having the ability to open up to a good person, like having a good thing, and not allowing yourself to open up to that person due to trauma from your previous relationships, and definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, childhood trauma. So she didn't heal, but like I took 2 years off because, look, I've had plenty of women trying to smash, man. Like, I've plenty of them, but that wouldn't help me like heal anything or sit back and really think about stuff. I just been thinking about getting in some more cheeks all the time. Like, no. So like I healed from it. That's why I ain't got no problem with speaking with this fool if I need to, whatever, to get her off my back and get her to go to bed or something like that. But I'm not losing no sleep. I sleep like a baby. All my sleepless nights, man, like I said, was right after it happened, late 2022, early 2023, when everybody on the internet that's been watching me for a while, that move in a malicious way, was laughing it up, kikiing, thought I was gonna stay that way. They didn't know that I was going through heartbreak online, like, and they'll be like, "Well, don't go." I'm not complaining about it. Do what you do. You say what you said to me directly when you troll, and I handled my business. Right? I'm just saying I was going through heartbreak online and going through what leading by example, trying to show people when you have to somebody that don't respect you, and you got to start over. Basically, you're homeless. This is how you do it. I'm not going to just tell them what to do. I'm going to show them better than I can tell them what I've been saying this whole time. You know what I'm saying? You go through all that kind of stuff and you heal. You don't have any malice towards that person, because what you learned from that healing, you would have never learned any other kind of way. You don't thank them, obviously. That's, no one wants to go through that kind of stuff. But You're not a victim. You don't play victim. You don't sit there and blame everybody else for everything. Now I hold people accountable. Like when I see content creators stealing my content, and I can tell that I'm starting a wave and trends of things, you know what I'm saying? But my videos aren't being shared enough by those people. I'm gonna let you know about yourself. Like I ain't call it whatever you want to call it to make yourself feel better. But that's me calling out what I see. If I don't call it out, then that's me allowing that wicked energy that y'all are using to have its way with me. Now I'll call it out. I put light, I shine light on that shit. You can do whatever you want. I can't stop you from doing it, but I want you to know I see it, nigga. That's all I want you to do. So you take from that what you want, feel about it how you want to, call me emotional, whatever. That's your perspective. When y'all keep jumping in my comments talking crazy when I go off or go on my rants, that's your perspective. You don't have to watch me rant, rave, or anything. And the fact that you do, yeah, run up out of here. Must be content creators. Drop two of them already. Run away, scurry away. You know what I'm saying? That's your perspective. Your perspective means nothing to me. Why in the world would you waste your time in my comment section with the things that I talk about trying to tell me how you perceive me? That's how you perceive me. What does that mean to me? You're a nobody that's watching me for either entertainment or enlightenment. But why would your words mean and don't mean anything? It just makes you feel better. Because 9 times out of 10, whatever I'm saying is triggering the demons in you in some way. And that's just the reality of it, right? Just like my ex couldn't help herself but jump in the comment section when I said something about my ex approached me, you know, and she just jumped right in there, right? Triggered her right into it. Um, yeah, they can't originate nothing. It's just the way that they do it, and then you like I be watching their videos, and they just be like trotting right along, like they do it to everybody, like they stealing, like they're trying to tell me, like, hey, you don't take it personal. I steal from everybody. You're still a fool. I I want you to know that I see it, right? Because those same kind of people will try to, later on when you start blowing up, invite you to do a panel or something. And if you weren't paying attention to them watching you while you were working your way up, you would think that they just noticed you at no, no, no. They've been watching you. They've been doing whatever else they want to do from taking information. And now that they feel like your clout is big enough to make even more money off of you, they want to try to know. No one plays in my face. I'm just telling you what I noticed. So that way, whenever I get to 10K or whatever you fucking motherfuckers think is clout level enough to acknowledge someone, when I shut you down or your offers down, I'm gonna do it very professionally. You don't think nothing of it. The same way I'm not supposed to think nothing of you ignoring me or acting like you don't see me now, but you're consistently taking stuff off my plate. You're consistently either taking some of my risk, swag, my cadence, um, just the way I put things together. You do the stuff, right? And I'm a person all my life, when something bothers me, I say something or do something about it. When 9/11 happened, I did something about it. I don't just sit back and just, no, man, we'll do something about it. And if that makes some whatever, because you're not, but if that makes people that are watching me feel like I'm being some type of way or you're not part of my soul tribe, then I don't care what you think. You don't understand, apprehend the complexities of the things that I'm saying and how when you're a creative person and someone's or some people are stealing from you like it's just okay and you see it, right? And you can't do nothing about it because you can't put no hands on nobody, you can't get to them. There's a spirit on that and what it can do to your spirit when you're creative. But they don't see that because they're not creative. They don't have that ability to pull things from the ether. That's why you hear things from like celebrities like Lil Wayne and Eminem. They don't watch other rappers. They don't want to see rappers taken from them. They don't want to see other rappers doing what they do because they don't want to get influenced by them. They want to keep themselves original, right? And a lot of rappers steal stuff from other rappers, so they don't want to see that shit. There's energy on that. So I mean, I just try to let it be known, right? Hey, there's energy on it. There's a demon on it, and I call the demon out. That's all I do. I can't stop you. I'm just saying, don't play in my face. Don't do what you're doing now. And when I said when, because it's going to happen sooner than later. don't start reaching out then. I don't give a shit. Now, there's been people to have reached out to me already or have done things or put a couple of my videos on or whatever. Those people are good. They're taking the risk and they're doing what's needed to be done. Anyone playing it safe, play it safe after I blow up too. Because I'm going to play it safe. I'm gonna act like I don't even see you. I don't give a shit if you have my videos all over your doggone content. I'm act like I don't see it. Call it whatever you want. Oh, you're gonna block your blessings being that way. Yeah, you don't know how God works. If you knew how God works, you wouldn't be watching me. If you knew how God works, you wouldn't be watching me trying to find insight and figure out things. A lot of y'all people do this stuff all the time. You try to get online and be some kind of wordsmith. They see things I say bother people and they go run to their channels and they go make a pre-recorded video because they can't go live and do it. You got to be real unique to go live, keep your train of thought and not be worried about getting trolled. They make a pre-recorded video because what I said triggered them, so they got to make themselves feel better, and I see it all the time. Trained by the White House, and now I'm tapped in with the Most High, so my intuition is crazy right now. So I was government trained to observe, notice everything. I was working for the White House, you fucking idiots. And then God put me on to this intuition, how it's like both sides. I can see everything. I can see everything. You content creators making counter content, I see it all. That's why I gotta be a mentally strong person to let go of everything that y'all be trying to shade me with. You know what I'm saying? Observe it and not let it get to me. As much as y'all think things get to me, if you knew how much stuff I watch and how I don't never say nothing, you'd be like, dude, you know all that. Yeah, man, I see all you stupid ass little jabs you make, or I can tell like when I drop something and then you drop some content the next day that's directly correlated with what I was speaking about on my live stream. Yeah, dummy, I can tell. A lot of these panel podcasts do it. Come over here for idea topics. Hell, one of them on Anton Daniels' panel, like I've been telling you guys on Making It, they watch me. Towards the end of one of his clips, the lady goes, "Yeah, I guess leftover women." Who has been talking about leftover women? Of course, a couple people have said a couple things about it before me, but I've been the one making leftover women a big thing for the past couple months. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other content creators that picked up on it and started doing it too. But if I started that whole leftover trend and a panelist on Anton Daniels' panel mentions leftover, whether she's watching my video or someone that seen my leftover videos and seen that that's trending and started, it don't matter. That means that they're watching the content that we're putting out, the messages and the influence and the direction to send things. It's getting around. Y'all be studying the crap out of us, man. I can see my level of influence. I just pay attention to things, man. You know, I'm super tapped in. I pay attention to stuff. And I'm not the kind of person that's emotional as much as y'all think I am. No, I transmute the energy. And I take shots at them sometimes too. Some of them can pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just transmute the energy and I take note. I just take note, man. I take note. I'll be like, okay, so I got your ear. All right. You know what I'm saying? And I use that information. That's why y'all be like, why? Some of y'all women even be like, how does he just know what to say and what to do to keep us? I watch y'all. I watch y'all watching me. I keep telling you this, and you're like, nah, whatever. But I keep doing things that keep you entertained and keep you coming back. Right? And you want to believe it's just happenstance, circumstance, or magic. No. I'm watching you watch me. I know who you are. Once I find attractive, then I start looking into what else you do. And then I can incorporate whatever it is I need from whatever it is you talk about in your videos that you find attractive in men. You see how that works? It's reverse engineering. You know what I mean? I am an engineer. So what's happened is God has unturned loose one of his greatest warriors on the internet. I came over here when I was going through my healing process after divorce or after I separated from my ex, and you thought you seen some pussy. You know, you thought you seen some blood in the water, and y'all thought y'all were sharks. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know when someone's playing possum or playing the fool to play the fool, right? You just don't never know. I mean, I know that celebrities watch me. I know that comedians watch me. I know that rappers watch me. I'm not wrong. You can't correct me because I know I'm not wrong. Content, I can just tell by how they talk. I was trained by the US government at the highest level. I just don't brag about it every day because I want you to forget or think I'm making it up. So I can keep catching you off guard, giving me free information, free notes, free data. Of course, I'm gonna take this over. What the fuck you're fucking with, man? You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. But I'm gonna let you think whatever you want to. I'm showing you how to move in silence. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Okay? Keep doing whatever you have to do. Keep studying me. Why wouldn't you study me? Right? I'm a humble dude that has a capacity to be one of the greatest out there. Right? You know, if y'all been watching me for a while, you watch me get out of my situation with my ex, go from looking super dusty and poor to working my way up. You're watching God heal me. You're watching. I'm one of the original, if not the original person that they're talking about this glowing skin from. I'm like the original person that these people are talking, and they think that I don't know that. Imagine knowing all this information. Imagine knowing people watching you that are upgrading, you know what I'm saying, their speech and you know what I mean, the way that they all imagine knowing all this stuff. No, you can see your influence on people and then seeing that people go out of their way to make sure that you don't think that you're influencing them. Why wouldn't I walk around with my motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, chest out and nose in the air? If I know that information and you're going out of your way to try to make it, there's just I'm flattered. Because the ones that acknowledge me, it's just like, okay, because you see what I see. But the ones that I know see me and are upgrading themselves and act like they don't, whatever reason they think that they have, like that's even better. Because now I can transmute that. I'm really good at transmuting negative energy. I'm damn near better at transmuting negative energy now than I am positive energy. So you give me a reason to transmute, I'm going to do it. Excuse me. So I can hear you guys using my way of thinking and the information I brought, the spirit, because I brought the spiritual side of things into the dating coach realm. There's a few women out there that have been doing it too. All the women talking about the divine feminine, they stole that from the spiritual community. See, I'm the one that's filling in the blanks and showing y'all where they got that information from, all that spiritual talk, all that divine. That's in the spiritual community. They stole that and they're taking it over to the dating community. And all I did was put it because mostly women are doing that. What I did was doing it from a man's perspective. And I'm able to make it make sense because they just get on there babbling and regurgitating what they've heard the spiritual women say, but they're not applying directly to the dating thing. They don't know how to do it. They're not a man. They don't go with stuff. I can take the stuff and make it make sense. That's why when you hear these people talking, it sounds like the stuff that I'm saying because they're taking what I'm saying, they're remixing it a little bit so it don't sound exactly. This is how low IQ they are, so it don't sound exactly like what I say. But if you listen to it, it's like, damn, that sounds like what King David be saying. So then you got to start thinking, well, who came up with it first? They're all sounding alike, and who came up with it? Probably the motherfucker that goes out of his way to say that he doesn't copy no one. The one that all last year was dressing weird to people in bright colors. What I was doing was expressing myself, what was going on in my mind, my aesthetics. I was just letting my mind just flow. I wasn't worried about what good. I wanted my mind to keep flowing. But see, you don't know nothing about that. You don't know about that. But see, the kind of guy that's willing to do stuff like that would probably be the kind of guy that people will be more likely to believe came up with the stuff, as opposed to everybody else out here that are doing panels and sounding like everybody else, wearing trendy clothes and all this other stupid ass shit. Right? That's how people are going to be able to tell who originated stuff because the way that I'm talking is a very original way of thinking. So when these people start trying to see me and bringing this stuff over to the dating community, smart people will start like, okay, let's see who came up with this or Who does it seem like the words are? There's people out there that are saying stuff that sounds good, but they're barely able to articulate it right. It sounds good, but it don't sound right coming out of their mouth. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it sounds good, but come out of their mouth, it don't match. It's like this, they don't even you can barely even articulate. Like I will throw a couple big words in every now, but I use very simple words. I want every simple man to understand what I'm saying. And I have the capacity to use it, but I don't want to do that. I'm not over here trying to, I want everybody to understand what I'm saying. You'll hear these people out here can barely use words, but they'll try to drop huge words. You know what I'm saying? Not even, and they can barely get them out. I'm like, well, why are you trying to drop these double syllable, triple syllable word? We really can speak. You know what I'm saying? And it's baffling to me. But what is I didn't realize how articulate I am until I start listening to my own videos. And it can be intimidating other people, but this is crafted from working at the fucking White House, man. Like the way I speak and the way this is from talking to government officials at high levels, having a this ain't some babble that I came up with from watching content creators and no, man. No. But you don't think that I can't tell the influence I have? How do you think I survived 2 years in Iraq? How do you think I did the entire tour of working for the White House when most people get kicked out? You can't even get a speeding ticket there. I'm super I pay attention to things. I notice shifts in things. I notice people changing their patterns. I can notice people upgrading themselves. And then I try to figure out where did the influence come from to have these people want to upgrade their aesthetics in the background, to have people working on their like why all of a sudden that this person's popping up in my feed. I go back and look at why all of a sudden now they're doing that's what I think about. I think about why people don't think like that. Like they just move with it. I'm like, why did this person change? Like what I'm gonna go back and look and see if this is a natural change or if they're watching someone and they're flipping it now that they see this person's getting momentum. I watch for stuff like that. And I see so many content creators doing it to where I'm so disappointed in them. I don't want nothing to do with most of them. It's like y'all are rinsing, repeating, and still, and it's most of y'all really don't know what you're talking about. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna let you use me or throw shade at me or gaslight me. Oh, you're broke. Oh man, I'm having a moment in time where my financial funds aren't where they normally would be at over 100. It's just an experience. I'm not gonna stay here. But I'm not gonna let you gaslight me into thinking that I'm some broke-minded person. Nah, I'm the kind of person where I influence your money-making ass. So how the fuck could I broke, you know what I'm saying, whatever? No, man. You're trying to make sure I don't know how great I am. But the more y'all put in work trying to show me how I'm not great or mock me or whatever, I just have a photographic memory. I keep the images of you motherfuckers, when I'm working out, when I'm coming out video ideas, whenever I'm thinking about being lazy. Like, that motherfucker was trying to make fun of me and the amount of working out I do. That motherfucker was trying to make fun of how I talk. That motherfucker was trying to make fun of how those motherfuckers were trying to make fun of how I'm always trying to get people to drink water. And I let it motivate me. And that's why you're like, how is he able to? I know how to transmute energy to where I'm taking the energy that you're willingly throwing at me, trying to throw shade at me and break me down, but I'm transmuting it into positive energy that motivates me whenever I'm being late. Because when you're in a good mood, it's hard to want to do things that's going to be challenging to your body. But whenever you're in a good mood and you can think about those haters and you can see it, oh man, you got all the motivation in the world. You got all the motivation in the world. And that's what it is. And that's why y'all like, I just can't beat this guy. Like, man, anybody else, I would have done this, or, the witches out there that try to throw confusion spell work on me. And I have set routines. If I ever feel confused, then I know to start praying to lean into my routines more. That's it. There's no confusion spell you can throw at me. Content creator out there that's trying to mirror what I do to steal my destiny, You can't do that with an anointed, chosen one. Go back up, go back and, you know what I'm saying, do some more research. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I just use everything to motivate me to get where I need to go, even more so, and I'm already super dedicated to get where I'm going, to be great, to be the greatest version of myself, and I will not lose. So, everything that you do to try to put me down, it doesn't work. Ignoring me, it won't work because my conscience. I don't just throw anything up, man. I literally work on my content. I work on the lighting. I work on the aesthetics. I work on making sure I got multiple feeds going on. I make sure I look over my videos and work on my speech. It's too crisp to not be noticed. So you're going out of your way not to. Don't worry about it, niggas. There's a reason why that spirit is on you doing what you're doing, because when I blow up, God wants me to remember the way that y'all act, and I'm going to make you stand on it. If you ain't noticed, I'm going to make you stand on it. I'm not the kind of dude to be like, oh, I'm better now. I'm going to forgive and forget. It's already forgiven. It will never be forgotten. And take it however you want to. Tell yourself that I'm blocking my blessings thinking this way. Tell yourself, God is not going to bless him. Tell yourself, oh, he doesn't say Jesus, so he's not. No, 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 no. No, I absolutely believe in the Christ. Yes, I do. I just don't think that the name started with the J. And you people just keep saying it, knowing that the J wasn't even invented until like the 1400s. So I'm not going to say that, but I do know the Son of God that came through here definitely probably started with a Y or something like that. But you'll do whatever you can do to make yourself feel better, to think that, oh, I'm not a child of God or believe in God, right? Or right. No, 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 no. No, I definitely together. You can definitely do whatever you want to do to make yourself feel better, but it's not going to stop this from happening. It's not going to slow me down. I've been through too much, man. I've been to Iraq twice. Man, my mom passed away. Man, I went through a divorce. Look, I've been through too much for you online people, who take the internet too serious to think you can break me. Now, I've been in real world shit, not online stuff, and you online people think you can. It's just baffling to me, man. Don't worry about it. No. This is why God got to have his people come through and just get things back into check and balance. Like, this is just getting weird. Your online people, chill out, man. Like, chill out, dude. You people, most of y'all ain't never done nothing in real life. Like I've said before, you're gonna live and die blocks down the road from the place that you were born or grew up at. I don't care what school you went to, you ran your ass right back to where you're from to die right down the road from where you were born at. It's whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? You get on here, the safety of your home, and act like you're somebody. You've never put yourself outside your comfort zones to do anything greater than yourselves. I'm cooking right now. You talking to a motherfucker signed up for the army at 16, turned 18 in basic training, and then turned 18 in basic training, and then I turned 21 in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't turn 18. Did I turn 18 in basic training? Well, it's still 17 all the way through that. And turned 18 when I went to Iraq. It's whatever, right? Turn 18 in basic training, or I turned 18 in Iraq because I went to Iraq right after I got out of my unit, out of basic training. As soon as I got flown right over to Iraq. I never even seen my own equipment until I got in Iraq. Didn't even know what kind of equipment I was going to be working on until I got in Iraq. So, you people, man, you've never done nothing greater than yourselves until you got on the internet. And most of y'all are faking it until you make it. And I can see all of it. I don't care. You can take however you want to take it. I don't care. I'm here to usher in some new waves of things. I'm not here to be going along to get along. Period, point blank. Yet we use everything for fuel, not playing around. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not working for the Most High God, and they just want to be able to say their pedestal, so that because a lot of people want to be able to judge other people, And however they can put themselves on a pedestal, whether this devout, over the top Christian or whatever, Bible thumper, and feel that they can judge someone. Well, you never say the word Jesus. Well, did you look up where any of this stuff you looked up when the J was invented? Ain't nobody ever said there wasn't a Christ. Come on, man. Y'all do anything you can to try to make somebody look bad. You look stupid. Yeah, the Christ is the Most High God. Somebody talking about the Most High God, they obviously believe in Christ. Y'all just don't. You want to do whatever you can to defame somebody or to put some propaganda out there against them. Get yourselves together, man. I mean, they were talking that kind of way in my comment section. Get yourself together. But look, I don't want to hold y'all. Phone's about to die. We'll get off of here. Appreciate y'all joining. I'm gonna try to swing over to another channel. Man, I might go to the gym. Yeah, I might go to the gym. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because there'll be nobody in there right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the gym, and when I come back from the gym, I'll make some content from the desk. Mess around and fell back asleep today, y'all. Slept most of the day, so I'm super awake. I couldn't help it, man. Whenever my body says like sleep more, whatever, I just do it. Like, I mean, I was so tired today. When I went back to sleep, man, I was tucking myself in before I even realized it. Like, what am I? I'm getting back in the bed. I'm tucking myself in. I was knocked out, sleep, man. Shit. Like, damn. Made sure my son got on the bus. I was going out for a little bit, and then now I was up for a while. And like 11 something, man, I just got tired. I'm like, I'm gonna lay back down. But yeah, man, content when I get back from the gym. I'll probably go live in the gym on TikTok. I go live there. On YouTube, they're playing classic rock in there, and I'll get flagged as soon as I get up in there. But we'll work on them though. No problem. The best part of the stream was a later part. Truth be told, Jay, best part was a later part. That last, maybe 20, 20 minutes. I was cooking, I really felt Most High working through me. And also, I got some things off my chest because, again, a lot of the people that watch me, thank God, are part of my soul tribe, but I still have content creators that watch. And, I actually am looking at, who cares? You know what I mean? I'm washing my hands a lot. That happens. And I got to let it be known. It ain't even about, that's how I know a lot of these people are low IQ. You want it to be about me wanting validation from y'all. It's not about that. It's about calling out the demon on you. You can try to babble your way and word it however you want to, but you come over here, steal from me. It ain't the other way around. So you can't project onto me what you're trying to make it seem, just being emotional, or, what I'm saying, you're selfish, or no, no, no. I'm calling out, or you looking for validation from others. No. On out the demons I see on y'all, because you have no reason to be over here watching on a regular basis, and you have a platform, and you're not going to put me on whatsoever when my content look as good as it does. I work a lot on my content is presentable, and I get it. Sometimes walk around out here, my shades on at nighttime, but you definitely come over here and completely be taking all the words out of my mouth, but you don't do anything with the content. At least start sharing my videos, hitting the like button. If you're gonna, I'm telling you, I'm anointed. You don't want to be doing the goofy stuff you're doing. I'm telling you, God don't like ugly. So I'm warning you. You can share my videos, hit that like button, and try to do something right by me and support me in the shadows, and stop hating the way you are, because it's not going to work out for you. I'm telling you, the last person that pissed me off was that goofy ass doctor, and his goofy ass practice got washed out, and the power still don't work. So I don't wish harm on nobody, but I'm telling you, like, it's best for you to try to give back in some type of way. And if you have to do it privately, in the sense of just sharing and hitting the like, then you need to do what you need to do. But I ain't got no problem with no one. But when I can tell you people are coming over here and eating off my plate, it's like you're trying to be tough. It makes you feel tough that I'll just take from you. You can't do nothing. You're taking from me on some sneaky shit. You ain't coming to me directly and being like, yeah, I'm going to use this and this from your video. You still a punk. You still a punk. Don't feel tough. You still a punk. And if you're in secret competition with me, you're still a punk. You haven't let it be known that you're competing with me to me. So you're still a weak punk trying to feel tough by putting yourself in a secret competition with someone that's out of your league. Hell, nigga, we don't even play the same sport. You see what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. Every time you compete with me, you become a better version of yourself. So salute to you, and you're welcome. And you're welcome. But it's my job. That's why I told you I ain't never on here to rub elbows and kiss any ass. I ain't look, man. God gonna get me where I need to be at, however I get there. But I don't come over here eating off my plate and then think I ain't gonna call it out. Other content creators do that. I don't do that. That's not what I'm known for. If I can tell, I can see my words and my message on somebody else's lips, I'm gonna let it be known. That casts that demon away from me. Like, as soon as I call it out, that casts that demon away from me. So you can't even project nothing towards me. I call the demon out. Take whatever you feel like you need to. Know that I know that you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Be gone, say just like that. Mean nothing to me. Mean nothing to me. But look, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all got plenty of notes right now that y'all got to go through and, try to reword and, you know what I'm saying, regurgitate or whatever. Looking at my look, seeing what notes you can take from that, for you witches and warlocks out there, still baby smooth, so you're like, ah, damn it. Back drawing board. Let's go and charge these crystals in the moonlight and get on that altar and try to make his face break out or da 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 da. Look, man, it don't work like that when you're anointed. When you put that energy towards me, man, God transmutes that stuff for me. I wake up looking better than ever. I'm like, well, damn, I don't even do my treatment before bed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Keep doing what you're doing, staying in this mental prison that you're putting yourself in while I live rent free in your minds. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do best. Exactly, man. We got to call it out. Hopefully, we can influence some change and stop these cycles. But again, that was my 10% warning right there. So before my phone dies on me, and I'm definitely going to go to the gym tonight, even though it's late. Yeah, I'm still going to go. I don't give a damn. But you guys stay focused on whatever you got to do. Don't let nothing knock you off course. And, be free minded, man. Just don't try to keep anything in just because you're worried about how others are going to perceive what you say or interpret. Who cares? If you're not hurting nobody, say what you got to say, man. Say what you got to say. Get it out. Do what you got to do. You have your people that support you, that'll understand, rock with you. Even if they don't understand, they'll be like, he had an off night. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. But the ones that don't like you or looking for something wrong, oh, you gave them plenty. That's the point. Give your haters plenty of things to talk about. They don't need a dick for nothing. I will give you plenty to talk about. Plenty to talk about. Okay? That's your job, man. You motivate me by hating on me. I love knowing you motherfuckers can't get enough of watching me. And I ain't even nowhere near y'all's financials yet. Man, y'all really gonna hate my ass when I get up there. Here's what it is. It is what it is. And it's just my personality that piss off a lot of people. It's the craziest stuff. I don't even be doing nothing. They just don't like someone that's confident. They get mad at me. Why are you so confident? Because I am him. What else reason do I need? I'm a Leo. I mean, I look like this, sound like I do. What else you need, man? You know what I mean? Absolutely, man. You know what I mean? Push ups, man. Going in the gym tonight, gonna transmute with that energy. man, I'm just if you really know how energy works, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But again, you guys smash that like button. I don't want to hold you. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'll be back on there, possibly an all-nighter. And if I do the all-nighter, then I'll probably sleep most of the day, but it's whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? So love and light. I appreciate everybody that joined, James and everybody else. And if you're in that last live stream and you're watching the crazy interaction, this I can't help my exes, stalking me. I can't help it, man. This it's beyond me. I can't help it. Okay. Just roll with it, y'all. Just when you're on your glow up, level up, you're gonna have exes reaching out to you. You know, I've been getting weird text messages, and it makes sense that this person jumped in my comment section my last live stream because I getting texts from random numbers. Hey, what's going on? It's been a long time. I hate when people do that. I'm not even gonna respond to it because you didn't tell me who you are and the number's not saved. So you're playing on my phone. You know what I'm saying? You're playing on my phone, and very few people have my number. So, part of the course, man. Been trying to reach out to me in all kind of different ways. Not interested. It is what it is, though. Anyway, love and light, y'all. Smash the like button, and I'm out. Every time, man. Every time.